Alright, that should do it. Muted. That should do it. Muted. Off my YouTube there. It's playing in the background. Alright, so we'll go back into Monsters and Memories. Let's see. Down. So the playtest is lasting until 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Probably going to log in here, check out some trade skills toward the end of the test. Who knows? Maybe get into something else before the test is over. Okay, well, alright. So there's news on this. So there's a new update. This will be from the 1st of November extended to the 12th of November to include Veterans Day. So this is pretty big. So and we have 2 whole days of Monsters and Memories. This is fantastic. So I didn't know this. I didn't even know it at all. Like I hadn't seen it in. Haven't really. I don't. To be honest, I kind of half-ass keep up with Discord. Like it goes off on my phone. Like mostly on my Discord, I have my guild notifications enabled to come through. But on all my other servers that I'm on, it's just like notification after notification after notification. It's just like I get like 100,000 notifications through the day. Like all the other stock market Discord bullshit that I used to belong to before whenever I was dealing in stocks and stuff like that. But yeah, like it's constantly chirping at me all day long. Especially during the day, my god. During the day whenever the markets are open and everything, it's like it's crazy. Craziness. All right. So, since we're going to mess around and check out some trade skills, let's get on the list. Level 7 on the Ellie. Got to level 26 on Kaz last night. Really looking forward to just when I can log into the game, you know, like during the last few times in this playtest, I came home from work, I logged into Monsters and Memories, and it just felt so good. Like it felt fantastic. Oh no. There. Hopefully make it to the guards. Can you make it to the guards? No, don't die. But it just felt so good to come home to a game that I look forward to playing again. I can't tell you how long it's been since that's happened. Probably since the days of World of Warcraft when I was playing Wrath of the Lich King and my guild was pushing TOC. They were pushing 10, 25 man heroic TOC. They were fucking knocking it out. You know, like we were fucking getting it. We were fucking pushing Arthas. Like we had some attempts on Arthas and everything, and we eventually ended up killing him, but I wasn't able to attend the raid. And shortly after, unfortunately, my guild disbanded. So it was like I never actually got to kill Arthas during all that. But yeah, we went on that whole spiel, that whole spiel about Wrath of the Lich King after I mentioned how the game makes me feel a certain way since I haven't felt since WoW, and just kind of relating the Monsters and Memories to some of my time in World of Warcraft. But yeah, I'm just rambling. I'm just rambling on. But the point is, I haven't really found that I can remember a time when that's happened to me, other than when I used to play EverQuest back in the day. Um, we were all still like super young, you know? Like, my character's hungry. Can't go hungry. Have a regen your mana. I've always been a combat person. Like, I'll say that right off the bat. Like, I've always been a combat person in MMORPGs. Like, I've hardly ever been the kind of guy that goes and and does trade skills and other stuff like that. But really trying to give it a shot. We're gonna grit our teeth past it. We're gonna grind past it, you know, and try to and then give it a shot, you know, like give trade skilling a shot. But I gotta go to my guild first and check on some spells and see what all coming up since I'm level 7, about to turn level 8. Pets look fantastic in this game, don't they? One of the things I love about the class, about selecting the elementals class, is not only the fact that necromancers and elementalists both get bind at like level 4, which is fantastic in itself, but and I'm sure other classes get bind early also, which is a good feature. But yeah, the pets just look outstanding. Like game. Okay, crushed malachite. I need to buy some more of that. And I think I know where that's at. It's not up here. I think it's actually guild, but yeah. So let's look at the level 8 spells. It's further inside. Flame shield. 2 silver coins. That's pretty much all my thing I got. I have to get on Kaz to transfer some money over. But I definitely want to get a pet for sure. I know that I want a pet. And I think the pet we go with will be the Earth pet. Let's go ahead and buy the Earth pet. Let's get the Earth pet. I have enough money to buy another spell here. It looks like. Go with. Do we want to enhance the pet? I'm thinking we enhance the pet. I'm thinking we go full bore for the pet here at level 8. I'm thinking that that's the route we take. I think it is. I think it's in here. Yeah, I believe it's down here. Trainer. That's always very handy to buy, to keep on hand. A spell. Oh, take fall damage. Somewhere. Pretty sure it's around here somewhere. God, I'm stuck. Alright, we rewound ourselves. Rewinded. Um, get back to where, okay, the quartermaster, here is the guy. It's this elemental quartermaster. So let's buy, snap, did I sell them? Man, gosh, I made a boneheaded mistake, guys. Oh my god, why did I do that for? So, crushed malachite. Okay, so yeah, we need crushed malachite. Spell consumes cast. Crushed malachite. So we got 16 of them. I think I'm gonna go with like 10 more. What in the world, Sam, Jesse, and Raphael is going on here? Right there. You over there and not deal with you. Okay. All right. Oh shit! Really? I got stuck again. Getting stuck on everything. Okay, so we've got the things we need for battle. We've got everything to summon a pet and all that. So let's go check out the trade skills. Let's go work our way back toward the main city. Yeah, it's up this way. It's up this way. I remember now. I can stuff. It looks kind of like a CS map, you know? In a way. Like this portion of the map kind of, I guess, maybe like a Counter-Strike type of map, you know, play on CS:GO and all that stuff. Um, hey Slayheim, nice to catch you in the stream, bud. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, man, I'm doing great. The playtest is going fine. I haven't had much time to get on during the playtest, unfortunately, due to work. It fell during a long week of work where I have to work Monday, the Tuesday, the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, like, I didn't really have a whole lot of time to get on during the playtest. I had some time, but man, to be honest with you, I really wasn't like some nights I just wasn't feeling it, and I was just like, oh man, I feel kind of tired. Like, I felt a little bit sick on one of those days. I was like, man, I don't feel like getting on. Like, I got a little bit of a headache, and I got some other stuff going on, so I didn't really log into the game, even though I could have. I guess, I was just like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna take a night off. But yeah, man, yeah, dude, really been enjoying the playtest through all that. How have you been, my friend? Have you been able to log in at all? I know you said you were busy. the playtest, I don't know if you knew this or not or found out, by the way, but yeah, you basically hit the nail on the head. It ends tomorrow sometime for Veterans Day. I was really thrilled about that. I thought I only had until 1 o'clock today, but it looks like I'm going to be able to go for quite some time later on. Although I'm going to have some company coming over here in a bit, like during the afternoon sometime. So I'll be able to stream until at least about 1, 2 o'clock, something like that. I'll be here. Be here, baby. I'll be right here. Checking out the more of the game that I haven't seen yet. Getting then into these thrilling trade skills that I'm not very like. I'm not a trade skilly person, but we're gonna see. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna go in just like we promised. We're not gonna change up the plan or do anything crazy yet. Get into some trade skills. Check that out. See what's up. You know. Then probably do some killing. Get the level 8. Get the pet out. All that good stuff. By the way, I noticed our guild actually had a new guild house, I think. I saw somewhere by the harbor. I know our guild house was the same up here. Yeah, this one's been here. And I swear I saw another one when I was as I was running through here. I want to say, like I said, I want to say it was toward the harbor, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways, still looking for my trade skill to get into. Still at work. I'll be living vicariously through you. Nice, my friend. Enjoy that, man. Grind, man. Grind. Get that paper. It's all about that paper, man. It's all about that paper. You know. It's all about that bank. You got to make that bank, man. You got to make that bank first, and then you got to play. You know. That's what you got to do all the time, man. Got to have fun. You know. But yeah. Hopefully your day at work is going all right. Hopefully nothing crazy's happening or anything out of the ordinary for you. Flavor Town. I've seen them around a lot. Tailoring trainer. Let's get started with some tailoring, shall we? Have we actually picked up? We've picked up some spider silk. We're gonna need. We've picked up. It looks like I don't think fish bones are used for any tailoring. Cloth scraps. Resin. It looks like we got some hides. We got some rawhide scraps as well. We already have a trainee's tailoring kit. Also, looks like I've already tried to pick up some tailoring, so we're gonna try to go with that. Tailoring is at 25. So what? Okay. All right. Cloth padding. Looks like we can make cloth padding. Tattered cloth bracer. We don't even have. We have one of those. We can make us another one, I guess. Sure. Why not? Let's make another one. Patched cloth gloves. 2 AC. One AC, it's an upgrade. Let's make it. Everything here, what I'm seeing, is all just trivial. So I don't think it's going to increase the actual skill level. Where is it? It says that I crafted it. Let's see here. Let's bolt of cloth. Cloth satchel. Bolts of cloth. So, 8 slot bag. Can we fit that into the backpack slot? No. It's just a bag. Cloth backpack. Patched stuff. Fine cloth. Okay, well, let's make some cloth padding. Some bolts of cloth. Patched. So I need tattered cloth robes. So it's just like picking up all whole bunch of stuff you get from humanoid type NPCs, like picking up like, you know, stuff off of skeletons and other things like that. Iron cloth boots. Your skills make this a daunting task. Listeners. So, you know, I can skill up off of this other stuff. It's just finding the best skill up. Patched cloth robe. So I guess if you got the cheese to spend, you can just drop it in the vendor, but that's a lot of money to spend. All right. Well, I guess we just need to go out and get some supplies then, or check out another profession. Maybe let's check out something else. Let's look into something else. Let's not just sample one thing. Let's just look at other stuff. Flavor Town's got a whole bunch of houses. Guy Fury. Bronze armor. I don't really have a need to make bronze stuff. Weaponsmithing? No, no thanks. Not interested. Pottery supplies. I don't know what I would need pottery for. Maybe like a offhand or the hold in like a special slot. We just go through here and go look at the tannery area and other places. Might try to do some fishing, like just see what sort of things we can catch, catch up and whatnot. I actually didn't have much of a problem finding a group when I got on last night. I went to Fallen Pass and I was able to find a group on the second level of Fallen Pass. Really, really fun group. Got to 26. Got a little bit of a cushion in 26 on my main. Looking forward to early access though, when I can actually make progress on a character and really be like 100% invested in that main character. Um, Speaking of which, I guess I never decided on which character I was gonna choose for an alt. I guess I'm still trying to still trying to decide. Um, I'm still trying to decide between the Shadow Knight and between the Elementalist. Now it's between two. I've sort of eliminated the Necromancer for now, but the Necromancer might pop back up like over time as a third character or something like that I might do. But it's between the Shadow Knight and um, an Elementalist is what I'm gonna roll um, for a second character. Yeah, the resets are what get me. I mean, they're fun for the first little while because everyone's running in, and you kind of get that feeling where everyone rushes to the gate to kill and to level up and to like group and stuff like that, get XP and things of that sort. But um, yeah, like if you want to be self-sufficient, necromancer, elementalist, just hop on, get XP, constant flow of XP, then yeah, I definitely agree. I think that those are the classes to do. But yeah, I think that initially people have that feeling. They get that good feeling. Like everyone, it's all fresh. Everyone's level 1. Let's run out. Let's group up. Let's party up. Let's level up. Let's experience the game. You know, it's kind of like experiencing it for the first time almost. Kind of hard to explain. People love that sort of thing. They love wipes like that. I like it. I like it for P99. I don't mind wipes. But for this, I'd much rather have something more permanent. I agree. So I think I'm gonna go kill Crocs or something. Um, I might. No, you know what? You know what? Might go check out pirates and get some cloth from the pirates, and then we'll go back to doing trade skills and checking out second trade skill. I might go back to doing that. Let me play a little bit. Um, yeah, the best time is in the beginning when it's fresh, like classic WoW. Like that's the best time, man. That's the best moment right there in playing classic WoW. Fresh beginning, like it's real addictive. You know, it's new, but then you get into a mode where you want to progress your character. You get into a mode where you want to like get somewhere on your character. You know, you don't want to be stuck forever. You don't want to be just resetting over and over again. One of the reasons why I stopped playing hardcore was because it was a fresh restart every time you did it. Like I didn't mind doing it in Classic WoW because I just said I love playing fresh restarts in Classic WoW. Like I wouldn't mind going back and playing some Classic Hardcore WoW and doing some of that even now. Like you know, up until early access. I mean, it's not off the table. It's just in WoW I have to play differently. But anyways, enough about that. But you know what I'm trying to say. I don't mind doing that sort of thing in classic WoW, but um, yeah, when it comes to monsters and memories, I definitely want to have something meaningful. Okay, where the fuck am I going here? Yeah, unfortunately, none of us have that kind of time. But that's one of the sad parts about being an adult is, you know, responsibilities and you don't have enough time to do kids. But yeah, it is what it is. It's part of growing up. It's part of life. Wish I had a lot of time like that. It would be badass to be just working from home or doing my own thing like that, you know, entrepreneur or something like that. Like just killing it. I could get on the game whenever I want, play whenever I want, wherever I want, make money while still playing the game. Archaeology, that sounds interesting. Alchemy, supplies. Might get into some alchemy. I might do some alchemy for sure. I think I will. I think I'm gonna go learn alchemy. Mess around with some chemicals, some chemistry. Got 2 skill ups. can't afford anything like a mortar and pestle, I don't think. No way we can afford that, so we're gonna have to go out and get some currency. Need currency. We must collect the currency. We can also craft here. And it doesn't look like I have anything that I need. Yellow paint. So just dyes and shit, really? Wood, crude wood finish. Fish oil. You can make fish oil. That's probably pretty helpful. Tendra's blessing. That's awesome. Grace powder and wolf's hearts. You just craft it, bro. You just craft it. Craft soul potions. That's perfect. That tickles me pink. That tickles me pink. I can make soul pots. I'm not going to train cooking. Relax. I know I can create food. I'm an elementalist. I know. I'm just going to look. I heard that the cooking vendor will actually buy things like bat wings off of you and stuff. Spider venom sacks. All your meat and everything that you want to sell. Bone chips. I don't need those. I don't think anyone's looking to buy anything in OC right now, right off the bat. All the spider legs and everything that I've got. People look to buy those scarab legs though, so I'll hold on to those. But yeah, yeah, I can make food. I know, I know. All right, so let's go to the north gate. That's where we're going to. Shit, man. He's bringing a train through here, son. Cemetery rat. Looks like cemetery rats are being camped. That stinks. Let's see. That cons. So we're going to go over here and see if there's a group killing by these outcasts or whatever they are. This is one of the areas I used to come to on my characters whenever when I was leveling up Kaz, stuff like that. Grave robbers. So even con. I mean, maybe I could just kind of chill out here. Take these two grave robbers. Up. So break. It's gonna be a close fight. Might have been a bad idea. Hopefully my pet just keeps him rooted long enough for me to finish him off. We're probably gonna have to end up recasting another pet. Finish him. Dang it. Try to just stab him. Well, dang it. 1 point of damage. 1 point. How much life do you have left? Wow. Well, I guess that's a med break, huh? Maybe we'll get asked to join something. Maybe we'll, maybe someone will invite us to a group. Now I'm thirsty, so let's craft some drink. Oh shit! I don't have enough mana. I might be screwed now. I have to go buy some water at the vendor. So that stinks. Don't ever let yourself go thirsty whenever you're a mage. When you're an elementalist, I mean. I keep saying mage. Let's go get some drink at a vendor. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this. It's got stuff, even though I don't necessarily want to. That's the thing, I don't have anything hardly to buy with, so it's gonna have to be like one or two pieces. Not one or two pieces, but just one or two waters. Shy. All right. The strategy here is get a little bit of mana so that we could just do that. Only thing with my class right now, because I guess I'm still only level 7 is because I don't really have a whole lot at my arsenal at the moment. I know that probably changes a whole lot later on, but it's just like I don't have too much going. Like there's an empty space. Can't really justify placing anything there except for some bandages. So I think the plan now is to look for another group somewhere else. I want to kill a Shira or something, some kind of humanoid that drops cash. I need spells. Need spells. So, something interesting I learned last night speaking with a person in my guild was that there are zones in this game. According to the devs, there's like 2 zones in this game that nobody has been to in the last 2 playtests, and I really want to try to discover those. Like I want to be one of the first people to discover the zones that they're talking about. I need to fix my camera or lean up a little bit. I don't know if this chair will stay up or not. It might. This chair might stay up. All right. Cool. We're good now. Hopefully this chair stays up. It's getting a bit it's a bit worn out from so much sitting in it. I need to get a new computer chair as well. I've already got the um, stream stuff on the way to try to help enhance the stream for the channel, so that's coming. Alright, let's go over to the Crocs then. Nice. I'm glad somebody gave me Sal. That makes things a whole lot easier. Can't wait to make those potions. We'll share my Spider-Man undies, but the frilly lace ones are my own. The frilly lace ones. The the nah, I meant the the Spider-Man undies were special. There, let's clarify that. Drop a line. Shira side in Shady Dunes. Shady Dunes. I think that sounds perfect. If I can remember and recall how to get there, I think I do. So I'll go ahead and say yes. I think I remember how to get there. Have to go through that secret area of Ashira. Yes, am I ill? No, I don't I thought they were in my guild at first. I've also heard that there are specters in this game as well. That's very interesting to me. Specters in the game. They're about level 26 or so. And they're really, really fast. And they have Sal. Or they're faster than Sal. And they'll run you down. I've heard they're in the game. I've heard that the Giants are what the Specters used to be in EverQuest. Like back in EverQuest, Specters were like 39, like 36, 42-ish. I don't know, something like that. And they said that the Giants in the game are actually around like 39, 40, 40-ish level. So about really the same level that the undead are. The undead fort that's in the glass flats that I explored during one of the other playtests previously. Um, about all those mobs are around that level as well. And when you go into the Vale of Zentar, you have all those giants and everything that's been the giants that have been that are all through there. Whatever. There's a giant right now. Speaking of a giant, there's a giant right there. I think I have to. Oh shit! There's another giant. Just be careful here. Dude, I've been playing all week. This game is great. Yeah, I hear you, man. I would have played all week myself if it wasn't for work, but unfortunately, I've had to work. I love when I can feel the smell of coffee from the kitchen. It is a good smell. Ooh, that smell. Don't you smell that smell? Man, this is such a big zone. Everything in this game is big. Like, everything in this game is, like, humongous. Huge. Don't we have to go into the wall right up here? I think we got to go up into the wall up here. I think I have to go into the wall up here. I think I do have to go into the wall up here. I think I do. Yeah. Think so. We gotta go right up in here. Oh no, our cleric is dying. What is happening to our cleric? Oh yeah. There we go. We are in the Ashira area. We're in that secret area that Slayheim and Apzu and myself found. I didn't even know anything about it. Like Abzu, that's another that shout out to that dude, man. Abzu, you always find the coolest things and you tell me about them. Um, Abzu told me about the specters, by the way. Shout out to Abzu. Um, yeah, he told me he had to show me the area with the specters and we'll have to check it out. We'll still have to do that, man. We got to get up, man. We got to get up in the game. We have to get the boys back together for one night. Me, Slayheim, Abzu, we all have to get together again. Just coming through here just brings back memories of us grouping together and having such a great time that we had during that one playtest when we went into Telekir and all this and everything. We definitely we definitely have to get up. Wow. Shite. Well, I'm here. I guess I'll just wait for everybody else. I'm the first one in the dungeon. Oh, man. If you ain't first, you're last, Ricky Bobby. I'm just gonna, since it's gonna be a bit of a power session, we care info bound in Night Harbor. Thinking about bonding myself outside. Why not? Better safe than sorry. Why not? Bind myself right here. Really? Yes, this is a jewel crafting bag. It's too big, huh? Alright, let's chop up some wood. Alright, this should be good. 3 Necro. I got some people around my level in the guild looking for group. If I decide to hop on Kaz here after a while, or tonight, I might do that. I might do that. I might do a little stream tonight, just messing around, seeing what we can discover, seeing if we could do like a little hunt stream, like a little stream tonight, like the hunt for these zones that no one has found yet. Try to find them. Try to find something. Try to find something new. Let me go get some more coffee, and I will be right back, guys. Alright, should be coming back soon. Just started up the brew, so won't be long now. Alright, let's turn that off because it's going to be loud. Laundry's done. I'm excited to get back into Telekir. It's been a while since I went to this dungeon. Alright, coffee's made. Over. Okay. Back now. So people are still filing in. Looks like we got a fellow from the guild here. Got a fellow guildie grouping up with. Alright, we're good. Let's summon our pet some daggers. Make sure provoke is off. Always, fellow elementalists. Make sure your pet's provoke is turned off. Group, and yeah. Hopefully we're gonna get started here soon. It'd be fun coming back to Telekir after quite a long time. Apparently this is a massive dungeon. Like, I haven't even scratched the surface, and I've been to the Goblin side and I've been to the Ashira side. And apparently I haven't even scratched the surface of what's in this zone, like, according to everyone else that's been through here. So, which is really, really cool. It's just really, really cool to hear pieces of information from people that have experienced the game at different levels, like different like high 40s, 50s, stuff like that during the playtest. It's really, really cool to learn information in the game organically. Got 18. I know I got some more. Well, we're going to be a little short on wood. I thought I had more than that. Back outside real quick and get some. We'll run back outside. Let's run back outside and get some more wood. 18. That's just not going to cut it. I don't trust it. I need another like 20 or 30 for me to be comfortable for like a power session here. If we're going to do a mini power session, like a 2 hour, a half-hour session or something like that, we're going to need a lot more wood than that. So let's figure out where. If I need help getting the Telekir. He's still not even there yet. It's all good. It's all Gucci, man. Not here. I'm talking shit. I ain't here to do that. I ain't here to talk shit. He probably didn't know. Didn't realize that I was there. Probably doing something in town. It's all good. I'm just kidding. Chopping wood all day like a lumberjack. Alright. Wood chipper fucking McGee up in this shit, son. Damn right I'm harvesting that wood. You damn right. Damn right. Rainey's dagger. Yeah. Not seeing any items that we can... Ah, wood could go in there. Okay, wood could go in there. Alright, let's continue to chop the wood. Let's chop the wood. Chop the wood, chop the wood, chop the wood, chop the wood. Alright, one more. Alright, that should be good. That should be good. Alright, well, if I'm going to do alchemy, I need to get a sickle for these herbs. Oh, yeah. That is good. It's good, 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 good. So someone's talking about the beauty of trade skills here. You don't get to start one. Like, you get to do multiple trades. You get to just pick two, so you can pick them all if you want to do them all. Crafting here, I know EverQuest, you want to be an enchanter to do it. Same here. Yeah, let's see what the guild has to say about some of this stuff, because I'm kind of interested. Just kind of answers some of my questions about it that I was hoping to find out during this play session. Then I'll go back, even if I have to create a video to do trade skills, you know, just record a video or something. Re-recording to release to the channel. Might do that. Checking it out more. We checked it out a little bit. We crafted some cloth scraps. That was about it, really. We went around and we were like, oh, okay, I'll kind of learn alchemy. Alright, cool. I know alchemy now. But I didn't pick up the tool to get the herbs to collect for alchemy, because I'm going to need herbs. Alright, here we go. Here we go. DPS, baby. I'm DPS. get the water pet out. I like the water pet, you know? Okay, let's design this. At the I don't know. Might be able to get through, get by. Ant. Arcane. Tab target. Drops legs as a comp drop. Skinner first. Dang it, man. Able to take it? Shit. Well, my pet's gonna tank now. I don't think we're gonna get this. Send another pet out. Shaman should be using consume right now. Full blown health, like. Too high level, just resisting everything. If he dies, I'm gonna start summoning my pet. Alright. We're doing it. I'm trying to time it out because I know my pet's not gonna last like 2 seconds. Like if he dies, like I'm trying to time this out to where I can have a pet casted. Alright. happen. Might be able to save this. Shit. We can't save it now. Fuck. Hellfire. Alright. Well. I think we had that. I was gonna cast another pet, like, and just keep chain tanking it, because my pet could take 3 hits. So, like, if I could keep just getting a water pet out, having font of mana, but, like, that shaman, I guess, should have consumed more, should have been using more consume. It's all good. There's fatigue. He's got a nice weapon in the other hand. That looks cool. He's got one of the same ones. He's got the orb that I have, the red one, but the other one he's got looks really, really cool. Maracas, by the way. What are those maracas? Big stretch. Ah, that feels good. It's okay. We got, when all else fails, we got fatigue and skitters. Build to kind of, pick us back up, dust us off, and send us back on our way. Measure stick. Wow, that is insane. Dude, that is insane, dude. Okay, I need to do. Oh God, that is crazy. Shout out to him. You know, I bet you I could just pet Chain Tank. At, I bet you I could just keep resummoning pets and just let my pet hit on it slowly and deteriorate its life along with. I bet you that we could kill it just that way. Chain summoning pets non-stop. Yeah, chain summon pet would work. Take provoke off this time. Yeah, you'd have to get the timing down. Like, but just before the second hit, you would have to be casting the spell, so you would get like so that maybe just after the first hit, you would have to be casting the spell to get it off in time. So when your pet's dead, if your pet could take 3 hits, by that second hit, okay, by the third hit, you should be casting a new pet out before it runs up to you to attack you, and then your pet will just have aggro all the time. Should be able to do it. Should be able to handle it. Especially if it was the Earth Pet. I would probably try to solo that with the Earth Pet. Just attrition and lots of materials, lots of malachite. Lots of malachite to summon with, but I would try to just cheese it like that. Just send a pet, send a new pet, send a fresh pet, send a fresh pet. Like, just keep petting it to death until, like, pet it to death until it just, you just loot it. Like, alright. So we got a tank, it looks like. Definitely be able to do that named now. Thought we had a tank. Or tank. Shadow Knight? What is he? Yeah, 14. He's too high. He's way too high. Finished off the name and handed me the legs. Let's roll them. So we got the legs. Roll one. See what the legs are. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Elementalists can't use it. That sucks. Well, that's all good. We'll pass. That's a pretty nice item, though. It doesn't suck. I didn't mean that sucks, as in that sucks. It just means it sucks that I can't potentially roll for it. But it's all good. It's all good. They rolled a 0. Wow, they rolled a freaking 0. Oh my god, bro. They rolled a 0. What's this? Lowest number wins. It's actually the lowest number wins. Oh, that's funny. Got about 20% into the level. Good to get level 8 here if they would start pulling. So we'll see if we're gonna pulls or what's gonna happen. Waiting on someone AFK to come back. Back up again. Alright, let's get some daggers for the pet again. Hopefully we don't run into that problem that we did before. Right. Got daggers on the pet now. Hopefully, since that named is dead, maybe, oh, snap, there went my charger. Maybe some folks level up. Maybe we're able to strategize a little bit better and take it down. Element break first. Alright, I'm gonna just get up for a second here. Something. Okay. Back. See that? That Shira tried to come after me for a second there. At our 9 again. He's not too high. Not too high. I think it's like 2/3 of your level that you could group up to. Like if you're like 26-ish, 26-ish, you should be able to group up with like level 42. Still get XP. I might decide to do a Veterans Day stream tomorrow. That's on the table to do since Monsters and Memories playtest is going to last through Veterans Day. We'll see about the details of that coming up as we go along, but I might do a Veterans Day stream, and since there's no stream Wednesday, so we might try to make it a thing to do holiday streams. Maybe see if we can get some collabs in there with some fellow content creators as well. That would be nice to do holiday stream and just playing like we're off from work for a weekend or just whatever it is. If my schedule so happens to fall on that, I'd be down to do that. But yeah. Mine is logging on. Cool. So our group is going to have a tank. That's awesome. Good. This feels pretty good. Experience is not bad at all. Oh shit. We got a freaking train. Oh yeah, we're fucked. Dude, we're cooked. Oh, dude, we're so fucking cooked right now. Oh my god. What's up, Azari? Nice to see you in the stream, my brother. Hope everything is good. It's going. I guess it's going. It's not going too good at the moment. We just got rushed out by a whole bunch of shear on that last pull. Um, Evidently, we got a lot more than we can handle. Bit off a bit more than what we can chew. Um, but yeah, so we got out. We made it out. We made it out alive. Earlier, we were fighting a named, and I was uh, chain casting my pets, and we were just about to get it, and then one of the guys took off and ran, pulled a bunch of others, and we had to like run out of the zone as well. But we ended up having a Shadow Knight higher level 14 in the zone that helped us kill it and take the leggings, and we rolled for them. Some Sandwalker leggings dropped, and they're better off for like shaman, and they're not like a elementalist kind of thing. Just got stamina on them. They're pretty nice, but we made it. Made it so far. I made it without a death, luckily. It's just like those old EverQuest jokes, like when you let the ranger tank, what happens? Like when you let the spellblade tank or whatever, or when the rogue is tanking, like that's when times are like really rough. When the rogue is tanking, then you know, all right, these are some rough times here. Yeah. Telekir is still scaring me. I think I've had the most wipes there so far. Telekir, yeah, it could be a pretty scary place from where I've been in as well. I went into the Goblin area, and one of the first playtests I ever did with Slayheim, actually, we were um, we were inside of the Goblin Hag area. We were doing it, and so that's the first area of Telekir I discovered. I've been in these like tunnel-esque areas of Telekir. I heard the whole place is fucking massive. Like it's fucking huge, humongous. Like it's humongous. Like this entire game is. All the zones are huge. Everything's fucking big. Like it's just like fucking humongous from what I gather, from what everyone says. Like it's crazy. Um, Yeah, I think it was the cave that I was in. Like it was like it was sort of like a tunnel like this, but it was there were like it was like a different shade of like rock surrounding you. Like it was like a cave, I guess, if you want to call it that. But yeah, I did some of those. Shira. Oh, one mob if needed. Well, sneak. Whatever we gotta do. Get it done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn. I turned completely around. Well, went into the zone. Alright, fellas, let's go. Let's do it. Got my pet. I'm good there. Goblin Cave. I went once. Oh, yeah. The Goblin Caves. I don't think I've done that yet. I've done goblins like outside of Telekir, but I haven't done the Goblin Caves like in Telekir. I've done it like outside, kind of like in the glass flats where you zone over to the Sungreet Strand area, like around there. But yeah, I've been wanting to do pirates on this character. I've seen quite a few folks over there. I've seen two groups killing by campfires, killing pirates and stuff. It's pretty cool. Go there and do that. I was just talking with my fellow brother Apsu last night, and he was telling me there are specters in the game, and it's really, really cool, man. I really want to check out those specters sometime. And Murpus was saying they're really, really fast. They're like, they fucking haul ass. Like, they're like faster than Sal. I don't know where they're at. I didn't happen to ask before offline, but yeah, I definitely want to link up with Apsu soon here and see those specters. Maybe make a video on it during these next couple playtests. Saw one the other day. They look really cool. I'm gonna have to go look at some of the art for specters. Some of them online. Let's see. I'm sure the wiki would probably have a page like that. Pull from the left side and sit here till tank gets here. Okay, cool. Alright, let's do that. Races, classes, guys, game, see what this says. Oh, that looks really cool. Alright. That looks really, really cool. I really want to go to a. I really want to go to a dungeon, man. I really want to discover a new dungeon that no one really has walked into or done a whole lot of. During the first couple playtests, I was really all about some AC. I was killing it in AC, man. I lived in ancient crypts because I loved doing it. You know, I want to find a dungeon like that again that I just love doing. I could sink my teeth into something juicy for a while, like something like 6 to 8 levels worth of like some real juicy XP. And I want to do it on my shaman. I want to be on the shaman to find that. Let's see. I didn't see a whole lot of Wormsbane, though. Like, I never did a whole lot of that dungeon. I did very early part of Wormsbane, and then I actually fell through a part in Wormsbane. Oh lord. Oh lord. We got more mobs. We're training to the zone again. Oh god. That's great. That's awesome. It's like when your football team doesn't have an offensive line, it's like, ah! Typical Telekir experience today. Yeah. Yeah. The Telekir experience is a lot like the Unrest experience in EverQuest. Let me tell you, the Unrest experience, like Grand Central Station, there are trains everywhere, all over the place. It's just like it. The hard part is there are good camps around there, but they're on the main road. Yeah, the main road, like everyone just completely camps it to the gills. All right. Well, full on mana and everything. Waiting on this SK to get here. Be all good to go. I think the group's just fed up with it. They're fed up with running away from trains in Telekir and being harassed and being scared off and chased by Telekir. We're tired of it today, so we're going to decide to wait for the tank to get here before we proceed, I think, is the vibe I'm getting. It's the vibe check. It's kind of just like, yeah, we're just waiting. I can't help it. I'm so impatient. I'm like, I want to kill. I want to kill now. I'm DPS. I want to kill now. I want to kill stuff. I want to kill things. Get any goblin ears, I'll buy them off you. Okay. Uh, I'll make a deal with you. If I get some, I'll sell them to you. I'll definitely sell you some. %, in. Getting close to that level 8. Hopefully I can get level 8 before 1 o'clock. I'm probably going to get off stream about 1 o'clock and start cooking. I gotta cook so I can eat dinner later on, and I got I got some company coming by. I got my parents coming over later to visit, and after that, I'm probably gonna try to hop back on and get on Kazrax and see what I can get into. I'm probably gonna do an exploration stream where I just run around and just kind of explore, try to find zones that nobody's found yet, try to find some cool shit tonight on stream, and try to find something really, really awesome before the playtest ends, and then maybe work on some trade skilling in a video pre-recorded later on tonight after the stream is after the second stream is over. After this stream here, it'll be over about 1 o'clock, so I got about an hour. This sand giant scout is a pain in my rear. Okay. I could start advertising once we get set up and everything. Once I got about 30 or 40 or so odd minutes left. Probably do that. Yeah, it's definitely a full day. It's a little cooler outside today because we had a cold front come through, so bring some strong storms, and well, not really strong storms, but like some storms and other stuff the other night. So it's like one of those sunny days, but it's like really, really cool day. It's a little cooler than normal. But yeah, I would go to the park, walk around a bit too, but it's it's a little too chill. There. Yeah. Well, I don't mind a storm every now and then, as long as there's nothing too severe. But yeah, that severe weather, I can't do it. I couldn't live in Arkansas or a place like that. Like it, you know. around the Midwest or in the tornado alley areas. Those people, they get wiped out all the time. It's like they have to rebuild everything. Like they lose it all. Sad, real sad. Or even in like Tennessee, you get like a lot of tornadoes and stuff come by. I think most of the mountains, like by the time it gets through the Tennessee mountains and the Appalachian mountains, like it takes most of the energy out of some of the bigger storms that come from the Midwest. Like some of the bigger storms that come from the Midwest go right into Tennessee, and it's like all flat land. If you get closer to like Missouri and places like that, it's like flat land out there. And then as you get closer to North Carolina mountains, yeah, things change. But I mean, tornadoes can really happen anywhere. It doesn't matter, mountains or not. Like tornadoes can happen anywhere, anytime. They just happen more frequently in other locations, just because everything is set up so well for it. Like the atmosphere, the environment, everything is perfect for it. Get hit. But yeah, storms are all right. They're not too bad. Hell, even severe storms is not like terrible. Just nothing supercell or nothing like. Got baseball size hail flying around out here. We got like trees being uprooted and shit. Like nothing like that. Like nothing crazy. Although we'll say whenever Hurricane Helene kind of came through, it got a little scary for a bit. I mean, everything was. I didn't have power for a while. I was like, oh shit, man, this sucks. You know, I was like, you gotta survive. You gotta do what you gotta do to get through. It got a little rough there for a minute. The internet, I was getting the internet itch. Like all the internet was down. Everything was completely blacked out, done for. It was like, oh man, I'm itching so bad to get on the internet. Like, oh god, like I want to get on the internet so bad and I can't. Like I can still get it on my phone, but like no power, I couldn't charge my phone. So it was like I didn't have any spare like solar or anything like that or nothing. I couldn't charge my phone. So it just, yeah. But I couldn't imagine for the people that lost it all, though. I didn't really have that rough of a time, to be honest. Like, I don't want to make it seem like, oh man, I went through like a really rough time, like during Helene. Like, it wasn't that bad here in comparison. I mean, I was just saying, like, it got a little scary because I was like, man, I guess I'm gonna have to spend a little bit more money than I want to. I'm gonna have to actually go out to eat. Like I'm gonna have to struggle to find food. Like they may not have power there. Like what the fuck? Like like I was just like freaking out a little bit in that regard. But it wasn't really that bad here. Everything else, like it wasn't like there weren't any crazy floods or any flooding or anything like that. Like in this part of NC, fortunately. Um, Fortunately, for a lot of other folks in North Carolina, that was the same thing. But then, unfortunately, for the folks around the Appalachian Mountains, like living around there in Appalachia, they just they lost a lot of things. Like, yeah. But let's see if we can get this back on the road here. Let's see if we can get back on track. To take out these Shira in the camp. But I find all that weather stuff really fascinating, though. That kind of gets me in the mood to talk about it more in depth. Like when it comes to tornadoes and it comes to hurricanes and stuff like that, I'm a bit of a nerd. Like I nerd out and I geek out on that kind of stuff. Like I dive real deep into that kind of shit and I eat it up. One of my lifetime goals is to see a tornado before I die. Like I want to like actually visually see a tornado like in front of me in real life, like in the flesh, like out in some field somewhere. Some people may think that's like something foolish, like whatever, like you're a fool, man. Like why would you want to try to put yourself in danger and do that? But I'm like, you only live once, YOLO, bro. Like I want to do it, I want to see it, like I want to experience it, you know, that kind of thing. It's like I geek out on tornadoes, I always have, you know. Storm chasing. Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, you can get really messed up, or you can screw up your car or something. That's the only bad thing about that. I'm like, every time I think about that, I'm like, man, why don't I just go out and like, I'll take a bunch of vacation time from work. I'll like go out to Arkansas somewhere and chase storms, or I'll go out during tornado season and do it, and then I always back out. Like I always like bitch out. I'm like, man, what if I die? Like, what if I never come back? Like, some shit comes through my head. Like, I'm like some crazy stuff. I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't know about this. I can't do it. So I always back out. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Think about the consequences of everything. Like, if you rent a car and then you screw all that up, oh shit, the named. Then there's insurance gets involved and it just gets expensive and all that. Yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. Let's kill the other mob first. All right, here we go. Element is broke. Resisted fire burst, huh? You wanna resist my fire bursts? I'm gonna still keep trying to hit you anyway. Even if you resist my fire burst, I'm gonna come back and try to hit you with it again, and then I'm gonna hit you with it again, and then I'm gonna cast element break on you, and then I'm gonna try to hit you with it one more time, and after that, I'm gonna give up if I can't hit you with it anymore. All right, I'm giving up. Good luck, guys. Good luck with that. Couldn't hit it, so I think they got it. My pet will help. Oh God, come on. Got it stunned. Belly sound. Another fellow streamer in the guild. Belly sound. Shout out to him. Shout out to Azari as well in the channel, in the chat, checking it out. Hello, content creators. Sandwalker leggings. Again, the same leggings from before. Think so. There. Oh, the crap. That doesn't even really need to be linked. It's all good. Same Sandwalker leggings. So those were the Sandwalker leggings from earlier. But yeah. So they're pretty good, I guess. They're pretty decent. But some spear. Somebody asking about a spear. airdrops here. I have to go look at the drop list. It's been a while since I've been into Telekir or looked anything up about the zone. Like I said, it's been a minute for me since I've been here. No, I don't ask that. What are you doing? What in the world? How did I get aggro? What happened there? Pet. I guess the Shadow Knight stopped attacking? I don't know. I think the ghoul pets and everything look so cool. Ghoul and zombie pets, they look cool. Said Shadow Knight for that reason. Something new. Yeah, I played Necromancer. I've done that whole thing in EverQuest and in P99. I've done Necro. I kind of want to do something different, so that's kind of why I'm leaning towards either the Elementalist or the Shadow Knight for the alt, and then maybe the Necro will fit into a third character. I don't know. We'll see. We'll kind of see how I feel from there and take things from there. But yeah, that's kind of how I'm gonna roll. I'm pretty sure the Shadow Knight is capable of doing some soloing as well, from what I've read. Not like not a ton of soloing, but yeah, their pets are really cool, and you're a tank, so that's pretty much an automatic invite to a group. You're not gonna spend too much time waiting for a group. I don't think. I think you should be able to get group. Then off, so it's not on. The provoke is off. But yeah. Anyways, going back to the Shadow Knight, it'd just be really, really cool to be running around with a zombie. Just kick it with a zombie. I'd run for up on here the next couple hours afternoon. Sounds good, brother. Take care, Azari. Thank you for so much for stopping by the stream, man. I hope everything's going good with you in the playtest. Hope everything continues to go good, and I'll catch you around, dude. Break. Okay, so we're about halfway through. Halfway through. I'm gonna go ahead and make a macro for assist before that's the next thing that somebody asks me about in the party. On assist. Alright, perfect. So much easier that way. Still metting up here, just a little at a time. Oh snap. Oh wait, what? Oh, you're just testing stuff. Just testing like a macro out. Nothing crazy. Yeah, I am incoming. Get ready. Get ready for the fight of your lives. Touch. Touch. Death grip. That was the thing, and that would be. Oh. Great skilling. Let's find the shop right. That can we? Let's just wait and see. still at it. Action. Thanks, Slayheim. Nice to see you in the stream as well, brother. A replacement cleric. All this. About to say, gotta call it now. Thanks for having me. So we're getting a replacement cleric. Let me I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I'm hearing the intro music. I'm not sure what's happened. I got disconnected. Everyone got disconnected. Okay. Yeah, so everyone lagged out of the game. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. So I don't know what just happened. Shaman hasn't come back yet either. Yeah, we might be done. We might be done here, guys. We might be cooked. If the shaman doesn't come back, we're cooked. Mobs will spawn soon. No healer. We're kind of in a sticky situation, aren't we? Maybe you should invis up. Yeah, that's a bad thing. The bad thing is I don't have the spell in zone out. Look, I should have the spell. I think I missed it. Maybe I didn't get it. I don't know. But I can gate. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna gate. Yeah, I thought we'd be able to continue at a much faster pace and keep killing than what we did. So I'm probably gonna have to take my leave from the group there and just kind of like end the stream, just like tail the stream off with like trade skill thing or maybe something. Just get hopping on Kaz and checking out the trade skill area or something like that. Do that. But yeah. For you guys. Alright. Party leave. Alright. So we're going to take our leave back to Night Harbor. Try to run back to Night Harbor. And as we're doing that, we're just going to kind of take a look at these Ashira camps here. As I alluded to earlier in the stream, shout out to Slayheim and Apsu as well. We were checking out this area, and there were not this many piles of lumber that I can remember or recall when we checked it out the first time. But you guys found it, and you told me about it, and we went here, killing those mobs during one of the first couple play tests. And then we ended up in Telekir actually, so that was pretty fun. I was talking about that with Azari earlier in the stream. We had a really good conversation earlier in the stream. Everything was flowing. Everything was kind of going real nice when Azari come into the stream. So That was good to hear from Azari. Zombies. Get some zombies. Get some of that zombie skin, so I can get the cool pet. Zombie flesh. Oh shit. God, that was a mistake. Mistake. Somebody took it out. Might have been that Shadow Knight that walked past me. There's another zombie. I bet you those are. What if those are a little lower level? Let's see. I just want to know for reference sake. Nah, about the same. I like how they've been populating the zones more with NPCs, especially what they did in Sungreet Strand over by Glass Flats in that area where you have the foresty area. It looks like they put a whole bunch of different mobs in there as well. A second, guys. Let me be right back. Alright. Check and see. Had a package to get delivered. Gets made its way to my house. And zone out here. And we'll check it out. Might just be my coffee, though. We'll see. Might just be the coffee that I ordered. Sit down for a second. £7. I think I'm going to have a good, easy time getting my level off of Crocs the next time I log in. I won't have to go all the way to Telekir unless I get asked to join a group in Telekir or another group. Could just do that, you know, just go LFG and whatever happens, happens kind of thing. Just kill Crocs at the shoreline and see if anyone invites me. That's kind of my plan. Like, maybe for in between, like before my late night stream tonight, before my night stream of the exploration that I'm planning on doing to try to explore the game a little more and maybe find these zones that no one has found yet that's kind of like my goal. Kind of what I want to do is like find these zones that no one's found yet and do that. But yeah, let's let's get on Kaz because it looks like there's some folks that need Sal here as well. And we'll just kind of check out the trade skill area. I'm gonna be right back again. Let me go wash out my coffee cup real quick. Back on Kaz. Okay. So, alright, we're back. Right. Jump on Kazrax here. Alright, we're back on Kaz. I forgot Kaz is actually parked up here at Fallen Pass. That's where I was at last time. I got about almost 20% into my level, which is pretty good. You know, level 26. Not complaining about that. Can continue to level up here in Fallen Pass, even though I'm tired of it. Like, I haven't done the higher level of Fallen Pass yet, which I want to, and I want to do more of Fallen Pass as well. I was fortunate enough to get to experience the cave in Fallen Pass that's underneath the most popular camp up there, which is the Upper Fire number 1, Upper Fire 1, Upper Fire 2. Like, they're all labeled, I guess, on other servers, and like the Upper Fire behind the rock is kind of the general language for the group that's playing inside of those ruins that has the rock, and they're playing behind the rock. That's kind of where they're playing at. And there's a cliff there that goes straight down. They're kind of playing there in that particular area of Fallen Pass in the upper section of it. So there's those two camps, and then I think there's one other camp that's kind of unorthodox, sort of like out of the way, kind of like improvising, if you will, that they've done, where where certain groups have kind of taken advantage of. There's GM, by the way. Certain folks have kind of taken advantage of that. But yeah. Drink, nothing to eat. My character is always hungry, you know, hangry. I just have summoned food to eat all the time. All that kind of stuff. I got a bunch of folks that are my level now. to group up with. That's awesome. That's great. So that means if there are any playtests before the early access uh, turns live, which I'm sure there will be, I'm gonna predict right now. I'm gonna go on record and say that in December we're gonna get another playtest in December at some point, and I'm hoping that I'm hoping it's like a 14-day. It's like a 2-week playtest. That's what I'm hoping for. A 2-week playtest starting on the weekend. Well, starting, I guess any other time would be great too, but yeah, like just starting just starting out. Yeah, starting on a weekend where I have 3 days off. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by text messages going through my phone. I won't have that problem whenever I upgrade. Once that stuff comes, I'm hoping this is it. Actually, you know what? Speaking of which, let me go check on that. I guess get to a safe spot if there is. I guess I'm gonna have to go all the way to the zone. I'm gonna have to go all the way to the zone, but I could just keep talking anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun to get a group with folks that are around my level. Just taking a look at the guild and seeing. By the way, if anyone's interested, you check them out. Check us out. Uh, just go to the MnM Avum website and just kind of check it out. See what it's all about. Become a member in the guild or send a tell to Teague or maybe myself in game, and I can get a hold of someone that can invite you to the guild. Maybe that if you're vetted and everything and kind of fit what we're all about and our welcoming atmosphere, our family type of atmosphere that we have in the guild, then you're welcome to join if that's what you like. That's what you want to be a part of. That's what we're all about here at MnM Avum. That's what we're all about. Doing encounters, figuring out ways to handle situations, and overcoming and conquering things. That's how we do. That's how we get down at MnM Avum. That's how we get down. That's how we run things in my guild. Zone out and into Night Harbor. Night Harbor is going to be pretty laggy because everyone likes to hang out by the front gate, and we won't have that problem during normal business hours because people will be out and about in the game leveling up, and they won't spend no time at the gates really. You'll have some people that spend time at the gates, like the newbies and folks that are lower level. They'll spend time by the guards to region up and mana up and all that kind of cool stuff. But yeah, back to the town. And I was pretty sure my guild, I alluded to earlier in the stream, I'm pretty sure my guild actually bought a new house in the game. I've seen Flavortown, I've seen their houses in the game, and just running by the city here and going back to town. Speaking of which, that's just a a wonderful feeling going back to town and seeing all the things. It just feels like a breath of fresh air whenever you're done adventuring. But yeah, these little houses out here, I was pretty sure I saw our guild has claimed another house. Oh well. We're going to go to the night market, kind of check that out. Or go over by. Actually, you know what? Let me check out alchemy. I said I was going to check out alchemy. So herbalism and everything, or just stuff to pick herbs with, has to be by there. Has to be by the alchemy supplies. It has to be near there. Or maybe a general supplies vendor would have it, perhaps. We'll have to see. Yeah, we gotta go over by the bazaar to look at the alchemy vendor and see if I could buy some supplies to accumulate the herbs with. I might actually do it on Kazrax as well. Like, just, I know I'm probably going to be in some higher level areas for where my skill is going to be at. So I'm a little worried about if I can actually pick some of the herbs or how that's going to work or how that's going to play out. But we'll see though. We'll test it out. Pelts and hides. Weaponsmith. Suppose the weaponsmith would have a sickle. Do you? I was hopeful. But that was like a long reach. Butcher. Just for a skinning knife, maybe. No, no. Alchemy trainer, no. Apology. Have a sickle. No, I don't think so. Let me go up by the north gate and go through there, and then go into the area that's got a bunch of NPCs and merchants out that way. Let's go check out that way, and then after that, I think I'm just gonna have to end the stream there because I don't. I'll have to just at this point, I want to start prepping to cook dinner and stuff. So we'll go one more stop and then see. There are a bunch of other guildmates. Then we'll see if we can find this sickle or something to harvest herbs with, so we can do, and they'll kind of just go hand in hand and play off each other. Pretty sure all general goods vendors are the same. Yeah, they are the same. No matter what area you're in. Used armor trader, master tailor, no thanks. Dang. Spinning supplies, bags and packs, weapons dealer. Just carefully skim through and see if I perhaps skipped over it. Scarab shell shield. Skinning knife. Seam ripper. By tailors to rip seams and stitches. Oh goodness. Hammer and chisel. Yo, I don't know. I don't know, yo. I don't know. Cooking supplies. Oh, you dirty bastards. You dirty time wasting bastards. Let me go check out the shady merchants. And then that's all I'm gonna end up doing. At that point, like I am done. Like I'm fried, bro. Come on, suspicious salesman. Let me see what you have. I have 260 silver. I have 1 gold. Let me see what you have for sale. A lantern. A lockpick. A lumberjack axe. It's promising from what I am seeing, and I don't know why I have this accent or why I'm doing this. But I don't see anything, and I only see wolf's blood. See a malleable bone ornamented coffin, but I don't see anything else. Where the fuck is it? I see a great sword, but I don't want anything else. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? So I cannot find anything. Let me check survival. Survival. Oh yes, survival. No, no survival. No survival, huh? It's not under there. Mean what? Some of these locations look kind of cozy, man. They look like they'd be a cozy little house to have in game. Like in-game housing, like I've kind of been a fan of it in games. Like I've wanted it in certain games. Like this piece of property is mine, and proud of it in the game and that kind of thing. But yeah, I think that's just like an imitation. That's It's just my unpopular opinion, though. I think it's an invitation for real money trade to come into play. I really do. I think that I think that having housing in a game sometimes, and in certain circumstances, in certain cases, could be, and I'm not saying this is the case always, but it could be an entry point for real money trade. But I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. In fact, I like it in Monsters and Memories. I think they should keep it the way it is. I think it's just fine. I don't think there's a problem with housing at all. I'm just simply stating that it could, could turn to the bad. I mean, it might. You just don't know. Trying to find the damn sickle or something that I need to harvest herbs with. Hopefully I can find where it's at. If anyone in the chat knows where it is, please help me out. I've been just looking all through here, going every vendor you can imagine, general goods vendor, cooking vendor, all that other shit. Master Windcog. What do you even teach? What are you even teaching anybody, Master Windcog? Like, what are you teaching here? What are you doing here? What kind of operation are you running here at this place? You have nothing. Looks like it's like a bookstore, like a library or something. Looks like a library. And there's so much stuff, bro. There's so much there's so much shit to this. There's so much shit to this game, man. It really does just take you off to another adventure in the game. Like there's just little Easter eggs and secrets in the game that no one's found yet. No one knows about. Gatekeeping stuff, which is kind of cool. Really, really cool. It's like, man. But eventually everyone figures out how to do it. Everyone eventually figures out what to do. But yeah, it's already 1:03. So with that being said, I'm gonna try to get prepped up for dinner and everything. Hope everyone's having a great afternoon. Hope everyone has a great evening. Join me tonight for the stream. I'm going to be trying to do an exploration stream on Kazrax, see what else we could probably get into, maybe even some trade skills or something like that. We'll see what we get into, what we can find. If we can find a damn sickle or something to harvest herbs with, I don't know. But we'll see. Take care, everyone. Thanks again.